Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany and today we are doing a Vinyasa challenge. So this flow is going to be a little bit longer. It's a little bit more involved than the ones that are previously uploaded to my channel, but it's all about just staying in tune with your body, breathing and flowing, and just seeing if you can't find a little bit of a challenge to move your body today. So if you need to grab any props, you can do so. If not, I will meet you on your mat. We are going to start right away in down dog. If you need to take some time to warm up your body before you get here, you can always push pause and then push play when you're ready. I'm going to start by pedaling out this down dog, just shifting weight from left to right, checking in with the back of my legs. You might hear some cracking and popping, and that's just the body doing what it does. So we'll start to check in with our breath, checking in with the legs, the feet, and then being mindful about our hands. So actively pressing into each fingertip to keep the weight out of our wrists. And then we'll start to press both heels towards the mat. It's okay if they don't get there. Just that energetic action of pressing the hips up and back, the heels down. And if you're here pretty comfortably, maybe lift the toes. Draw the toes up and see if that adds a little bit more of a challenge to your down dog. And start to press your chest towards your thighs. Breathe in. Exhale. And then we're going to lift this left leg up from the inner thigh, charging through the foot. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back. Knee to nose. One more. Three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay here for the inhale. Curl it in tight. On the exhale, plant that left foot in between the hands. Runner's lunge. You can come up to the fingertips here. Reach the chest up. Start to drop that right hip towards the mat a little more. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the knee, untuck the toes if you'd like, and start to shift the hips back, walking the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Draw the left toes towards your nose. Breathe in. Exhale, shift it back forward. Low lunge. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, shift it forward. Lift through the chest. One more, take it back. Half split. Bring it forward. Low lunge. Start to tuck the toes, pick up the back knee, send that left foot back, high plank. Option here to roll it forward to a high plank, drop halfway or all the way to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale to down dog. So if you're not feeling your vinyasa flow today and you'd rather take some spinal rolls, you can do that as well. So we're back in our down dog. I'm going to offer both variations of spinal rolls or your vinyasa flow, your chaturanga, either way you choose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Curl it in tight. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, kick it back. Take a look at your fingers, knee to nose. Keep it in tight for this inhale. And then step that right foot in between the hands, runner's lunge. Start to rock the hips a little bit further forward. Maybe come to the fingertips, lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale, drop the left knee, untuck the toes, start walking the hips and fingertips back, half split. Inhale comes forward, lifting through the chest. Exhale, half split. Whew. One more, come forward, runner's lunge. Exhale, half split. Walk the hands forward to frame that right foot, pick up the left knee, step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale, shifts the body forward. This is where you have that option to take the chaturanga, or you can lead with the hips back to down dog and round it forward to high plank. Drop the hips, let the knees hover, charge through the legs, lift through the chest, and then lead with the hips back to your down dog. Whew. Breathe in, breathe out. Check in with this down dog. We'll go through that a little bit more, and we'll start to build on that. So find your down dog, maybe draw the toes up, and then left leg three-legged dog. Lifting that left leg from the inner thigh, you can come up to the ball of the right foot, take a look at your hands, and then tap left shoulder with the left knee. Exhale. Inhale, take it back. Come forward, left knee, left shoulder. One more, take it back. Left knee, left shoulder. On the inhale, swing it to center, crunch it in tight, and then step that left foot in between the hands. Get strong on the back leg, crescent lunge. If this is your first crescent lunge and you'd like to make an adjustment, and pull the right hip crease forward, left hip back, arms up. Breathe in. On the exhale, draw the elbows down behind you, cactus arm, find a back bend, maybe look up, and then bring the arms up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Paint the wall in front of you, plant the hands, and then peel this left arm up. Twisted lunge. Take a look at your fingertips, charge through that right knee, keep it nice and strong. Left hand comes down, left foot goes back. Inhale, shifts the body forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, lead with the hips, down dog. Right away, right leg high, three-legged. Knee to the right shoulder. Exhale. Take it back, three-legged. Knee to shoulder. Take it back. Knee to shoulder. Stay here, and then swing that right knee to the center, squeeze it in tight, and then plant that right foot in between the hands. Get strong in the standing legs. Rise, crescent lunge. We're on the ball of the left foot. Inhale. On the exhale, draw those elbows and shoulders back together behind you. Lift through the chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, paint the wall in front of you. Plant the hands and then peel the right arm up. Twisted lunge. Breathe in. Maybe take a look at your fingertips. Swing that right hand down. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Inhale, shift the body forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lead with the hips to down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. So we're drawing this left heel as close as we can to your bottom. Stay high onto those right toes, or watch your left toes as they come through and flip the dog. Lift the hips towards the ceiling. Take your left arm up and over. I'm going to get my left and right confused being upside down, so bear with me. Breathe in. Three-legged. Take it slow. One more inhale. Knee to nose. And then step that left foot in between the hands, building from the ground up. So that means get your footing. And then rise, crescent lunge. Breathe in. On the exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. If that's not accessible, you can grab opposite elbows here. Draw those knuckles towards the right heel. Keep breathing. Deep lunge in that left knee. Open up the chest. And then we'll start to lift off into a warrior three with the bind. So take it slow. Right heel lifts from the inner thigh. Knuckles are going to press up towards the ceiling. Whew. Keep that right hip pointed down. Breathe in. On the exhale, slowly let it land. Whew, crescent lunge. Talking and doing your yoga class is no joke. Inhale, arms back. Exhale, forward fold. Take the left foot back to meet the right. Take your flow. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out. You can breathe out of the mouth to release some heat. If you're feeling pretty good, keep the lips pressed together and breathe in and out of the nose. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hips to draw that right heel close as you can to the bottom. And then look underneath that left armpit and flip the dog. Gotta fix my headphone here. Right arm goes up and over. Hips lift towards the ceiling. Press, make it big. Breathe in. Slowly take it to a three-legged. Good, breathe in here. knee to nose. Squeeze it in tight, and then step that right foot through. From the ground up, we'll build into a crescent lunge. Inhale here, find a slight back bend. Release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, puff up the chest, draw the knuckles towards the left heel. Open through the shoulders. Breathe in. Start shifting your weight into that right leg. And then lift the left heel from the inner thigh. Warrior 3. Looks like this side's going to give me a fit today. Keep your left hip point down. Charge through that back foot so the foot is flexed, toes and hip dialed down. Knuckles are pressing up towards the ceiling. Gaze is down. Trying to keep that neck long. Lift, lift, lift. Breathe in. Slowly step it back, crescent lunge, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, paint the wall in front of you. Plant the hands, right foot back. Inhale, shifts the body forward. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, lead with the hips, find down dog. Shift it forward to a hover table, so let the knees hover off the mat about an inch or two. Breathe in. And on the exhale, lower both knees at the same time. Untuck the toes. Come to a seated. Let your hands rest in your lap to give your wrists a break. Take a moment to breathe, reconnect with your body, reconnect with your breath. If you have a mantra or an intention for today, just recall that to the front of your mind. You can grab some water if you need to. This is working up a sweat. It's probably making you a little thirsty too. That's okay. Just cultivate that inner awareness of where you are, how you feel. Mentally and physically. And let go of anything that's not serving you. Any thoughts, any feelings. You can flutter the eyes open, maybe roll through the shoulders, recommit to yourself, and we'll get back to it. Start to walk the hands forward, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, down dog. Breathe in. Exhale, press the chest towards the thighs, heels towards the mat. Maybe we lift the toes. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Left knee, left shoulder. Now when I say the shoulder, I'm looking more like my tricep here. It's just that energetic lift, trying to touch the shoulder. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Left knee to nose. Take it back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Left knee, right tricep. Take it back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. This time we'll plant that left foot in between the hands. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale finds that slight back bend. Exhale, arms up. Release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. We'll hop into that warrior 3 one more time. Take it slow. Lift that right leg from the inner thigh, charging through the back foot. Breathe and slowly release your hands. Hands come underneath the shoulders and you lift that right leg even higher, standing splits or standing L. Trying to drive that heel into the wall or to the ceiling behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Start to find a half lift. And then take that left hand underneath the left shoulder a little more and you can come to the fingertips or a block here. Start peeling open from the right hip. So this is where we open up the right hip joint. You can take your hand and physically feel yourself open it. And if you're feeling pretty good, draw that right hand towards the ceiling. Back foot is flexed. Pointing through the foot, pointing through the heel, lifting from the outer thigh this time. If you're feeling really good here, we're in a half moon. You can take your gaze up. I'm keeping mine down for balance today. Breathe in. One more inhale. Right hand comes down. Lift that right leg a little higher and then let it land crescent lunge. Woo. Breathe in. Right hand comes down to the inner left foot. Left arm comes high. Twisted lunge. Now you have two options. You can step this left foot straight back into a side plank, or we're going to take our peace sign fingers to our left big toe. Start turning all your toes to the left side of the room. And then we're going to lift this left leg, side plank. Good. Breathe in. Exhale. One more inhale. If you've got your toe, take it right back where you picked it up. Whew. If not, step that left foot up to meet, or in between the hands, we're back in your runner's lunge. Come up to the fingertips, lift through the chest, maybe take your gaze up, and then step that left foot back to meet the right. You can take your flow here or head straight to down dog and take some spinal rolls. Inhale, exhale. We'll meet in down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Right knee, right shoulder. Take it back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Right knee to nose. Take it back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Last one. Right knee, left tricep. Take it back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. And then plant the right foot in between the hands. Building from the ground up, we'll find a crescent lunge. Arms up. Breathe in. Shoulders back. Lift the chest. Create a little shelf for your heart with your shoulder blades. So squeeze them together. Arms up. And then interlace the fingers behind the back. Puff up the chest. You can flip your grip this time. So however you've been interlacing your fingers, switch it up. Start to lift off into that right leg. Gather your balance from the ground up. Flex through the back foot. Lift the left leg from the inner thigh. Press those knuckles towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale. Slowly release your grip. Lift that left leg up even higher, standing splits or standing L. You can widen your hands here to give yourself a little more leverage. Breathe in. And then take your hands under the shoulders. Walk your right hand a little bit more towards the center and start to peel this left hip open. We're heading into that half moon. If you're feeling good, start to lift through the left fingertips. This has taken me a while to get into it today. My balance is a little off. So just honor where you are today, because some days it's there, some days it's not, and that's okay. Half moon. Breathe in. Exhale, let that left hand come down. Lift the left leg from the inner thigh. And then slowly step it back. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Find that slight back bend. Take up space on your mat. Left hand comes down. Right arm twist high. Twisted lunge. Same thing that we did on the other side. We're bringing it to this side. So we're going to take the peace sign fingers around that right big toe. Turn all your toes to face the right. Head into that side plank. Your variation. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale. Lift those hips. One more inhale. Put that right foot back where you had it. There we go. Runner's lunge. Inhale, lift the chest, come onto the fingertips. Really shine the heart forward. Let that left hip be heavy here. And then step the right foot back to meet the left. Down dog. Take up space with this down dog. Maybe let the crown of the head reach towards the mat. The chest push towards the thighs. And then inhale, roll it forward like a wave, high plank. Exhale, lead with the hips, down dog. We'll do that one more time. Roll it forward, breathe in. Exhale, lead with the hips, down dog. Slowly start to shift forward to that hover table. You can adjust where you are on your mat. My hands slip and slide all day long, so I always have to readjust. So our knees are hovering, belly buttons up and in. On the exhale, slowly lower both knees at the same time. Untuck the toes, step back, and breathe. Yeah, that one kicked my butt. Imagine talking your entire yoga class. Like, it's really, I got to build up some endurance the more I do these. Just take a moment to soak it all in, and then we're going to head into our cool down, which is just as important as the warm up. Breathe in, breathe out. In through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Release some heat. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Try to make that exhale a little bit longer. Maybe pretend like you have a straw. You can continue to do that if you'd like. If you're ready to head into your cool down, we'll make our way to our back. So we'll keep our feet planted, knees towards the ceiling. And then take your feet about hips width distance. I'm going to take my arms overhead here and grab opposite elbows just because that's what's calling to me right now. You can do whatever feels good with the arms. Just windshield wiper your knees left and right. Keep the crown of the head extending so that our neck is not so much like this, and rather our chin is tucked while our head is flat on the mat. We're going to let the knees fall to the left. And you can let your gaze fall to the right. If you'd like a bit more of a stretch here, you can grab the left big toe and extend. Oh yeah, I heard that crack too. Extend that left heel out to the side. Or grab the inside of the foot, whatever feels a little bit more accessible. One more breath on this side. If you have your foot, slowly start to bend into that left knee. Windshield wiper through the center. And then we'll let them land on the right. Same option here. You can stay here, or you can grab the inside of that right foot or the big toe and extend. I don't think I have enough room. We'll see. Okay, my legs are shorter than I thought. Perfect. And let your gaze fall out to the left. Again, you just take whatever arm variation feels good. One more breath on this side. And let it go. Bend into the right knee. Bring the knees up to center. We're going to bring both knees into our chest. Squeeze the nose to the knees. Squeeze everything tight into a little ball. And then let your head and neck come back to the mat. Let the soles of your feet come together and the knees fall out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. It looks like a butterfly laying on its back. And you can take your hands to the inner thighs, or you can let your hands rest on your heart and on your belly. Feels good. It's grounding. You can stay tethered to your breath by feeling the chest rise, the belly rise, and everything fall. You have the option to continue your practice, continue laying right like this, or you can even head into corpse pose at your Shavasana. If you are all finished, we will finish this class together. Just seated upright in a comfortable position, head over heart, over pelvis. Maybe roll through the shoulders, roll through the neck. Just check in, rock side to side, find a center, find what feels good. It was my honor to be your guide. Thank you for practicing with me today. Let me know in the comments what you think. We can make these classes longer, or we can target something specific. You just let me know. I'm here for you. Thank you. Goodbye.